So I'm gonna show you guys how much I've made on YouTube since then. That is my...
Hey. Shorty, yeah, I fuck with you because you stole my heart. She can never do no wrong, she always play a part. If she say she loyal, she gon' fuck with you, that's all. Staying by my side forever, she won't let me fall. Shorty, you got what I need when you rock with me, yeah. We could drop 100 keys, then we flee the city.
Hey guys, what is up? It is your girl Mocha, and I'm back at it again with another video. And it actually has been a while. It's been like 2 weeks since I posted, and I haven't posted a sit down video for a while, so I was like, let me come sit down and talk to you guys real quick. So I'm going to be doing a video on how I made over $40,000 at 20 years old while in school. So I'm going to tell you guys all the secrets, all the tips and tricks, and let you know how you can do it too. So if you want to see this video, keep watching. So basically, most of my money is made through my business and through my YouTube. For my business, I've made about $33,000 within 10 months, I want to say. I'm going to show you guys that real quick. For those of you that don't know, I did start my business around the end of March. I got my first sale on March 27th, and I believe I started around March 19th, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to show you guys from March 27th all the way until now, January. So here are my total sales right now from just my website. So yeah, so I made over $33,000 directly from my website. Not all of that is profit, majority is profit, but I do reinvest most of that back into my business to make sure I have everything I need to fulfill orders, to, you know, get updated packaging, everything like that, as well as shipping fees, okay? But my second source of income is YouTube, you guys. So I'm gonna show you guys how much I make on YouTube. So I started YouTube about a year ago, I want to say. Maybe not a year ago, about 2 years ago. I think I started YouTube about a year ago. I started it at the end of 2018 or something like that, y'all. I do not remember. But yes, I started YouTube a while ago. I just kept building up my watch time and my my videos, my subscribers, in order to even be considered for monetization. So that did take a while. Like, just so you guys know, starting off YouTube is a slower process than starting a business or starting, you know, anything else like that, because you do have to get to that minimum of 1,000 subscribers, as well as, I believe it's 24,000 hours of watch time. So you will get there. You just gotta make sure you get it, like, get it done and get through it, and you will get there. And it took me a while to actually make it to that point. So here it says I started getting monetized in April of this year. Last year I got monetized in April of 2019, and so I'm gonna show you guys how much I've made on YouTube since then. That is my total. You guys can see that. So on YouTube so far, I've made $10,500, and that, apart from my business, is actually completely profit, because I have all my equipment and everything. There's no orders to go out, you know, with YouTube money. It's just basically just money that you accumulate from doing your videos. So yeah, so those are the only ones I'm going to show you guys for now. So that adds up to about $40,000 or $41,000 in less than a year. And like I said, I did all that while I was in school getting my bachelor's, and I am 20. So y'all, let me say, it was hard, okay? It's not easy. It's really not easy, but y'all can do it if you really put your mind to it. So what I'm gonna do first, in order to see what you guys want to hear about and help you guys out, I'm gonna go to my questions. These are just some questions that I did on a past Instagram post. Oops. A past Instagram post. And y'all, I missed a whole bunch this day. Like, I missed so many. So I'm gonna go ahead and just answer some of these so that I can get to the questions, you know, and the stuff that you guys want to hear. So someone said, how do they get new customers? Okay, so basically the best way to get new customers to your business is to I say really use hashtags. That's the easiest and cheapest way to get you new followers and to get you new customers. Another way to do it is through from Facebook ad marketing, Instagram ad marketing, anything like that. Hashtag optimization is really, really important. When you're posting hashtags, don't just post random hashtags. Don't use hashtags like hashtag makeup or hashtag lip gloss. Those are kind of too broad of a hashtag, and there are going to be so many posts on there, so it's going to be less likely for your post to be seen. But if you use a hashtag like lip gloss line, or use a hashtag like glitter lip gloss, which isn't as common as just regular lip gloss, it will give you way more feedback and a lot more people coming to see your page and view your post. And people viewing your post and coming to your page equals more followers and more sales. Okay. So let's see. Oh, and you can also do Instagram sponsored ads. Instagram ads are basically sponsored posts that are shown on your Instagram feed. You can pay up to, I think, like from anywhere from $5 up to like $1,000, just depending on how much you want to pay. Facebook ads are harder to grasp than Instagram ads, so I'm still trying to get the hang of that. I'm gonna get it eventually. But yeah, let me move on to the next question. Someone says, what advice would you give someone starting a small business and how to get your name out there? Okay, I would say really start in your city and then expand to social media. The easiest way to really get your name out there is start in your city, do footwork, get out, pass out your business cards, pass out your flyers, go to vendor tables, let people know about your brand. That's a great way to get started. I would also say to stay consistent. Make sure you're posting 3 times a day on your page, not consecutively. Don't post 3 times like in a row, like back to back to back. Post 3 times throughout the day. Like you can do like a post at 12, then you can do a post like at 3, and then a post at 6 or 9. Those are like the what's it called, the peak times of the day, so that way a lot of people will see your post and will be directed to your page. Someone says they're starting out a new business and do they need to get their trademark and have it registered, etc., etc. That depends on what state you're in. You can get an LLC, you can work as a sole proprietor, you can you need a DBA for any of those to have your business name set. But trademarking and copywriting are a little bit harder. They're more expensive, and I would say wait for those things until when you get bigger, because you're gonna actually have to get a lawyer to help you like orchestrate that correctly. Someone said, how do you keep yourself together with everything, all the orders, and my clothing line? Okay, so oh yeah, if you guys didn't know, I did start a clothing line. I think I showed you guys in my last video, but this shirt is actually from my clothing line. It just says baby. It's like super comfortable. But yeah, check that out. It's Mocha's Dream Closet. Everything's on my main website, my Mocha P Beauty. I just have it separated into categories where you can shop clothing or you can shop beauty, okay? And that's where all the lip glosses are. I'm not gonna lie, that is still hard. That is still something that I'm still trying to get a hang of, is keeping myself like organizing together and getting my time management set correctly, because when it comes to orders, I am a little slower on getting my orders done because there's so many, y'all. There's so many. I try to get them out as fast as I can, but it is a little slower because I don't think people understand. Packing orders is not just packing orders, for me at least. Since I have such a big platform, I make sure that all my stuff is made to order, so it'll be nice and fresh and ready, and it'll be exactly what the customer wants. So since everything is made to order, I have to wait for my orders to come in. Then I make what glosses, what lip oils, what lip balms, whatever. So that's a whole day or 2 days just making everything. Then I have to make sure everything is cleaned. Then I have to make sure everything is labeled, and I mess up there too sometimes, because if you guys saw my vinyl label video, vinyl labels are super tedious, you guys. Like, they're not something that you want to do in bulk. Like, it takes a long time. Then I have to get everything, like everyone's packing slips printed out and their shipping labels bought. Then I have to pack get everything separated into the different person's order. Then I have to make sure I pack all those up and then place the labels on there. Finally, after I do all that, then they can be shipped out. Not completely overwhelming. Time management is just something you have to have. Like, you will go like a little crazy if you don't, because a day or two goes by and I'm like, okay, you know, I'll get these orders done tomorrow, you know, because I have to do this today, da da da. But that's 2 days to your customer. Like, time goes by so fast. Okay, it goes by so fast. I always advise you guys to have a set processing time that it takes you to process your orders, to make sure you'll try to be within that time frame. And then, yeah, that helps. Let's see. Someone said, who made your website for you? Well, I made my website myself. I made it through Shopify. I'm going to do an updated video on how to make websites. I did do one part before, a couple months ago, but people seem to not see that video. Like, they ask me a lot. So I'm just going to make an updated video on how you can make your site for free, other than paying, you know, for your subscription monthly, but how you can make it for free without paying anyone to make it. So yeah, that's gonna be coming soon. But someone else says, I want to start my business, but I need help on pricing. Like, I don't want to start with high prices. Okay, so pricing. One thing I want to say about pricing is make sure you guys do not undercut yourself and charge like $2 for a lip gloss. Okay, that's no. You need to make sure that you're making profit off of what you're selling. Go through, calculate exactly how much it costs to make one lip gloss, through your base, through your tubes, your labeling, your flavors, your colors. Add all that up and divide it and make sure you know how much it costs to make that one lip gloss. If it costs you $1 to make that lip gloss and you're selling it for $2, you're only making a $1 profit, and that's not really enough to expand. You know, you have to be able to make sure you're making a good enough profit in order to keep your business growing and keep it going. So that's different for everyone. Like I said, if your materials are higher to make your glosses, charge higher. If your materials don't cost that much for you to make them, then don't charge as much. It just depends on everyone's personal like little personal business going, you know. Someone says, what other flavor oil could I use besides L'Oreal? There's 2 different flavorings that I highly recommend. L'Oreal I don't like that much because they color your glosses, and then they also kind of taste a little artificial. The best flavorings are Capella from Amazon, and even better than that, those are a little bit cheaper, but even better than that are the flavors from Get Suckered. They are the best flavors ever. Here is one of my Get Suckered flavors. I love these flavorings. Like, they taste delicious and smell delicious. So if you guys are looking for a flavor company to order from, hit them up. The main thing I like about their flavoring is that it doesn't like stain or color your glosses. They're all basically the color of a normal oil, and they are oil based, so it mixes in really easily and it doesn't stain your glosses. Someone said, how do you make shipping as cheap as possible for international customers? Okay, so right now my international customers shipping just depends on where you live. Shopify automatically generates it for me. Usually it's around $10 to $13, and it is pretty pricey, but the thing is that's actually how much it costs to ship, you know what I mean, because you're shipping international. So when you pay $13 for your shipping label, I have to pay $13 for your shipping label in order to ship it to you. Sometimes there have been times though, like for my lip gloss kits and things like that, I have all of my shipping set at $3.50. That's my base price. I don't have any higher shipping than that. Everything's that price no matter the weight. Now lip gloss kits and other things weigh more, so I do have to pay out of my pocket or from my profit to pay the complete shipping. So keep that in mind when you're setting your shipping prices. Like I said, that's to each his own. Just do it the way you want to do it. Someone said, how do you get more pigmented gloss? That's super easy. Just add more pigment. The more pigment you add, the more pigmented it will be. Someone says, I'm struggling to find someone to do labels for my lip gloss. Can you help? I have 3 different places where you can buy labels. You can buy labels from the branding firm. She does nice basic clear labels. Then you can also order from Sticker Mule. They do Kiss Cut clear labels. And then you can order from Labels and Stickers on Instagram. I will leave their Instagrams down below, but she does perfect vinyl labels. So those are all different types of labels. You just have to decide which ones you like more. The branding firm also does label designs, so if that's helpful, you need to know how to design your labels, she'll do them for you. Just hit her up. But yeah, someone said the key to success. The key to success is not giving up, and it's consistency, okay? Like, I will always say that, it is consistency. As long as you stay consistent with your brand, as long as you keep posting, as long as you keep making new things, you keep girl doing everything, you will succeed. But it's like you cannot stop. You cannot settle for something mediocre. You have to make sure that you're building your brand, and you have to make sure that you're trying to do something original. Like, I'm thinking almost every day about something that I can do that is different. Because out here right now, especially, lip gloss is a huge business. Like, the cosmetics industry in itself is a very huge industry. There's a lot of money in the industry. Yeah, but lip gloss is becoming, and homemade lip gloss is becoming something that's very saturated. But almost every industry is technically saturated when you think about it, but lip gloss is just something that is cheaper and easier to start making versus like a hair company. So lip gloss businesses are becoming even more saturated, I feel like, than hair companies. When it comes to that, really, you just have to stand out. You have to find a way to stand out. You have to find a way to make yourself look different from others, find a theme that's different from others, find you know, something that's unique to you. And one thing I would say is always do something unique to you. In a way, like, I noticed, like, I'm doing a Y2K theme now. Like, I finally found my theme. It's Y2K, kawaii, like, cute, like, glittery, like, that's my theme. Okay, I've noticed a lot of people starting to do that theme. Why? I don't know, because that's literally like the epitome of me. Okay, like, that's me. Like, I'm telling you, like, from head to toe, that is me. My clothing, my stuff, everything. The early 2000s is something I love. So that's the reason why I branded myself around it, because it's something that I'm going to actually be able to put forth. Don't brand your business as a thing just because that's what you see a lot of other people doing, or you see it's something popular. Brand your business as something that's unique to you. Unique to you. Do something that you love, that matches your style, that matches your, like, everyday, and, you know, do it like that. Don't do it just because I'm doing it or because somebody else is doing it. Okay. Someone said, how did I get my business to grow so fast? That's an accumulation of my YouTube and my business, and the fact that I started my business around in March. So in March, it wasn't as many lip gloss businesses as there are now. There were a couple, but now there are a whole bunch. So it was a little bit easier for me to grow it back then than it is, not than it is now, but it was easier to grow a lip gloss business period than it is now. That's just because like I said, the saturation of the industry now and how many people are getting into it. But don't let that stop you. Like I said, if you know you have a brand and you know you have a theme and you have a whole style and stuff you're ready to you're ready to get started and to do it, then do it. Like, cause don't stop. Don't stop because there are a lot of people doing it, because what if you never started and then you don't get successful because you never started? Someone says, what print do you use to create the vinyl decals on your glosses? I made a video about it. I use a Cricut Explorer Air 2, I believe. That's what I use. But yeah. You can use a silhouette, you can use a Cricut maker, anything like that. Someone said, how is it trying to run a business and achieve a degree at the same time? Girl, stressful. Okay, like I said, it's stressful now and I'm not even in school anymore. But trying to get my bachelor's at a young age, trying to stay focused, trying to also run a business and be kind of consistent on YouTube is hard. It's hard. It's all about time management. That's just something I've never been good at. Like, I'm a big procrastinator. So that can travel over into your business and travel over into your YouTube and everything. So be mindful when you're starting your business. Try to, like, suppress that in a way, or try to find ways that you can manage your time wisely and actually try to get everything done. With school and stuff, I would just try to plan out my school time, plan out my YouTube time, and plan out my business time in order to get everything done. There are 24 hours in every single day. You only sleep about 8 of those hours, so you have plenty of time to structure everything to make sure you get everything done. Those times where you're just sitting on your phone, those times where you're just watching TV, you know, you gotta break sometimes. You have to chill and get a little and relax sometimes, but there are times in the day when you can substitute something you're doing and plug in your business to try to get stuff done. Someone says, how many lip glosses do you suggest a person that's just starting out to order? Lip gloss tubes. I would say start out with about 50. That's what I started out with in March, because you don't want to start out with too little, like 20. You don't want to start out with too many, like 100. So start out with about a good 50. That way you'll have enough. You can do about like 5 colors or 10 colors depending on what you want to do. Have them pre-made, separate them, and you'll be good. Someone says, how do I make less sticky lip gloss? That's all about your oils. Go in, research the oils you're using, do trial and error, see how much oil you're putting in, and really that's gonna make your lip gloss thinner, is the types of oil you're using. Someone said, how do I make sales when I don't have a lot of followers? They have 400. So that just, you gotta do it, girl. You build your business, do the things I said, and build your business up to the point where people are gonna start ordering from you. Even if you have 400 followers, you can still get orders. Those are still real people that are looking at your stuff. It doesn't always matter the number of followers you have. The more followers you have, it's just a higher chance of people ordering, because there are more people seeing your stuff every single day. So don't ever get discouraged because of the number of followers you have, because that can always grow, first of all. And remember, all of those followers are real people. Pretty much the tips I have for starting a business. That was just a few questions that I had and I hadn't answered on my Instagram. When it comes to YouTube, which is my second form of income, with that I would say just keep posting, just like on Instagram. Everything is full of consistency. If I stopped posting when I first started my YouTube like a year ago, if I stopped posting and I wasn't consistent, I would have never gotten to be monetized. I would have never gotten to where I am today. It's just all about consistency. You post those videos, girl. If you get 20 views, post it, okay? You get 30 views, I don't care, post it, because people are watching and you're bound to grow. Okay, I started this channel from zero. I started it from zero, and I think we're at like 41,000 right now. So I'm telling y'all, just keep doing it, keep pushing, and you're gonna get where you want to get, okay? Oh, before I'm doing this video, I want to show you guys, I did get a new tattoo. This has nothing to do with it, but look, I got a new tattoo. This is a character from My Hero Academia. It is a Japanese anime, or Boku no Hero Academia. It's still healing, so it probably looks a little funny. But this guy from Deku, Izuku Midoriya, he is the most hardworking, most driven character I have ever seen anywhere. Okay, he's literally the epitome of what it means to get where you want to go, regardless of what roadblocks you have, regardless of who tells you can't, regardless of what you're born with, what you're not born with. He's literally my symbol to keep going every day, no matter what, because at the end of the day, I'm going to get where I want to be. This is just the beginning, y'all. Remember, this is I'm approaching my first year in business. I started this business in March 2019. I'm approaching my first year this March in 2020. So this is just the beginning. Literally, we're coming up on the first year. Like, that's so crazy to me. First year in business. So I cannot wait to see what next year holds, what this year holds, and how crazy the journey is about to be, okay? But yeah, y'all go check out My Hero Academia, because this guy, he motivates me. This being here motivates me even harder to know that I'm gonna get where I want to be, no matter what. No matter what, okay? No matter what. You gotta keep going, you gotta keep striving, you gotta work hard. And something he also said in the show, he said, if you keep looking at others, you're never gonna you're never gonna get to the top. So don't compare yourself to anyone. It's hard. Even I do that. Like, I do that. It's hard to not compare yourself to others' growth, to others' business, everything like that. Don't worry about it. We all have our own paths. We all have our own journeys that we are following. So do you, get it done, and stunt all 2020, okay? I can't wait to see y'all businesses. In this video, since we're doing a business video, drop your @ in the comments. Don't drop your link because I think my YouTube is gonna like mark it as spam because a bunch of links. So just drop your @ name in the comments and drop why you started a business. All right, I might choose one y'all for something special. All right, but guys, that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment your business below and why you started, and subscribe if you don't already. Thanks for watching. Bye.